Now, here's another cool feature. If you do a search like this, and you can refine this even more by selecting, a specific category. You might say that I want things that are for sale and I want only computer software. So now here's a search where with only computer software in Karlskrona, Sweden. We started worldwide with, everything. Now we are down to a single city in a single country and only for a specific category. You can now select to subscribe to this if you want to. So you can subscribe to this search. So now I've subscribed, and this is the reason why it's a good idea to create an account even if you just want to buy things. Because what this will now do is that anytime a new item is added to the site that matches this search that you just did, you will receive an email. So let's say that, I want to do good business by buying Steam keys. That is what I'm interested in. Then you can set up a worldwide search or, for a specific country and select computer software, Steam, and subscribe to that and get an email as soon as a new listing of someone selling a Steam key is put up on the site. You can also refine this even more by saying, I only want things that has, a price between, let's say, so we actually filter something away here. Well, 10,000, let's say we think that's much. We want between, let's say, 2,000 and 4,000 coins. Then we only get these two, and then you can subscribe to that. So you can even have a set price range of the things that you're interested in, keeping track of. Let's get back to the start page here. So now when we're back here, we can select to go, either, show all listings, which is basically what we did when we went to Karlskrona, because since we are in a single city, that's all we see. But let's go back to Sweden as a whole. So now, once again, you have the possibility to select to show all listings, and then we will see all listings in Sweden. And, just like we did before, we can start drilling down here and subscribing to searches and so on and so forth. Or we can decide to go back to worldwide again and get all the listings. Here you see a list of countries. Not every country in the world is listed, as you notice. The reason for that is that we do not list any country that do not have a listing in it. So if your country is not listed and you wish to put an ad up, the only thing you have to do is log in, put your listing up, select your country, and that country will automatically be added. There are a few instances where there are not enough information about a specific country. It might be, some small country somewhere, or just the fact that we do not have that information. So if anything happens, just contact us and we'll fix that. And as we said before, to contact us, you just click the contact form down here. Anyway, let's look closer at an ad here. Let's take this one here. Just as stated before, you see a lot of information about the listing in question. You see the price, you see where it's located. And this price is red because it does not use the live price feature. The reason that most of the listings on this test site don't use the live price feature is because the feature is not live yet. It will go live within a day or so. So for testing, I have just made a few listings that actually use it to see how it functions with listings that do and listings that don't. You can see when the ad was published, when it was last modified, how many people have viewed the ad, and there is a slight delay to this being updated. Once again, the location, any pictures, descriptive text, etc. Once again, you can share it if you might have a following on Twitter that's looking for a micro ATX motherboard. You can scan the QR code. You can look at the map to try to find where it is. And depending on the amount of information supplied when the listing was created, this can be accurate down to the street level. If only country was selected, then it's not as fine grained. But it's possible to get street level accuracy, which could be very useful if you have a local store that accepts our coin and want to advertise here, and maybe want people to come to your physical store. Then it could be a very good idea to have it show up, on the correct place on a map. Let's see what else. You can see related listings here, and if you have filtered on specific regions, etc., that applies here too. But here we see some related listings that has to do, with the current selection we're in, which was computer hardware, and we're worldwide. So it could pick basically anything here and put it up. You can leave a comment. Comments are moderated, so it could take a while before your comment shows up. But it could be comments about, questions that you want to ask publicly to the seller. It could be some information you have about the product. It could be, if you have bought something from the seller before and want to give him a thumbs up, or, whatever. To contact the seller, once again, you either send a private message with the internal system, or you can fill out this contact form and he will be notified via email. Oh, there was another email. Anyway, if you buy something from someone, we would really appreciate if you rate that person afterwards. That is to help other people find reliable sellers. Because, even if we don't want it to be the case, there are people out there who trick people. But if we work together, we can do our best to try to help people find reliable sellers. The best voted users will be listed on the front page here. And for example, you can click on a given user, and you will see their latest listings. So here's my supercomputer. People, looking for something to spend their coin on, and want to make sure that they do business with someone reliable, can go to this list here and select someone and go here and buy their stuff. And that is pretty much it for now. There are a lot of new features coming out, a lot of new things we are implementing, and we want to do our best to try to bring to the community the functionality that they need. Because my firm belief is that for our coin to be anything other than, a digital tool of speculation, which, a lot of the digital coins right now is, I believe that we have to start using it as means of payment, when we buy stuff. And the easiest way to do that is to barter amongst ourselves and using our coin as a means of payment. Now, the reason that I believe that can actually, start bringing real world value to the coin, and not and bring it out of the trenches of all the other coins, is the fact that commerce and bartering has historically put value on coins made out of stone. So, if that could work, then we can probably do it with a digital one as well. So if you have any thoughts, any wishes of features that you want implemented or anything like that, feel free to contact us. Once again, just click the contact, fill in the form, and we'll get back to you. Because as I said, we want to make this work for the community. Um, Also, one thing to mention is that it is totally free to use. Um, it's free to create an account, free to put up listings, and everything. Uh, I've seen, you know, a few other marketplaces that have sprung up and tried to get people to buy and sell things using our coin. But most of them charge a percentage of the price. They are some kind of auction site or something like that. But we want to make it easy for people to do the commerce and not feel like that they are giving their money away. Uh, because I think that that can hinder people from actually starting to do commerce with a coin, and to get things going, it should be as easy as possible. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the site. I hope you get back to us with any feedback or information. Also, try to point people to the site. As much traffic and as much users as possible will, of course, also help getting commerce going. Um, if you have an account, feel free to use under your referrals. You can get your referral. Yeah, sorry, I'm not. Oh, I'm not native English speaking, so I feel like I'm slipping on my own tongue here sometimes. Anyway, you have a referral link that you can use to refer people to the site, and that will count as referrals from you. And those, might be used in some way in the future. Right now, they are actually used because now, until March 16th, we are running a 10,000 Dogecoin giveaway. And if you look at the details here on our Reddit post, you will see that one of the ways to gain a slot, this will be like a lottery, and you can have many slots in the lottery. And one way to earn extra slots is to refer people to the site. So once they sign up and log in, you will get an extra slot for that. So anyway, as I said, I hope you enjoy the site, and I hope it can help make our coin, the big thing that we want it to be, and that it can help take it, if not to the moon, so at least to a position where it can be viewed as a respectable and actually usable currency for buying things online. So I hope you enjoy it, and until next time, have a good one.